arriving with the Talamati Pride. We've had a bit of an eventful last little bit. It's been pretty chaotic because we had the wild dogs crossing as well, 4 of them, but we had no signal with them, and then the Talamatis have popped out and Darkmane's joined, and they are now on the trail of those buffalo. The buffalo are not far from us. They're about 100 meters, 200 meters up the road from where we are. So hopefully the Pride is going to go straight in that direction and start to hunt those buffalo. And it's going to be a bit chaotic for a little bit, unfortunately, because of the boundary system that is here. There's a number of vehicles that are in the sighting, so it's going to be a little bit hectic for a bit, but it should calm down and we should be alright. You can see everybody greeting Darkmane, being very happy that he is back and with them. It's the support for a buffalo hunt that was vitally needed. Alrighty, let's turn around so that we can follow these guys. Just wait for them to come past so that they don't get a fright. It's the one with the little stumpy tail. It's behind us, oh, in front there. So there's going to be a few vehicles, unfortunately. Like I said, we just need to understand that that's the boundaries, and so normally what we do is on these boundary roads we normally have only 3 vehicles in a sighting, and that just keeps it from stressing the animals too much, and also at the same time not worrying about having people in the way from photographic point of view. But when it's on a boundary, what we'll do is we'll do 2 and 2, so 2 from each side, so it actually goes up to 4. Sometimes it depends on how busy it is, so we'll see. Let's just slowly get past and we'll go up to the top. Pretty sure these lions are going to eventually hunt these buffalo. I don't think they're going to settle for too long, especially now that Darkmane is in attendance. Just want to get ahead here quickly and we'll turn around. Unfortunately though, it's going to be a case where we're going to have a few vehicles. Oof. It's a big ridge to get up. Trying to find a place where it's not going to be such a steep bank and a big bump to get up. I always like to try and go a little bit further than everybody else, and it gives us a chance to kind of have them walk towards us without having them sort of cluttered against cars. But it seems like they don't want to walk. It seems like they want to lie down now. So I'm just going to stop here for now. Sorry, I know there's a car there, guys, and I apologize, but here's what it is. I think everyone's going to sit. There we go. Let's see now. It will require the older females to walk for the Pride to keep coming. If that doesn't happen, then it's going to be a case that they're all going to sit there. You can see one of the young males on the right, just walking up the hill. You might see vehicles. I believe a lot of you are very happy that Darkmane is back with the Pride. I apologize about a vehicle parking right behind them. It makes obviously our life pretty tricky from ability to film. So let's try and just see if everyone kind of parks where they're going to park, then I'm going to have to reposition and move. It's good that he's back with the Pride. Like I say, it's welcome ammunition for buffalo hunting. It's going to make life easier, but it seems the other vehicles are leaving now, which is good. So he kind of panic has been calmed. This always happens when you also have two things busy on a main road joining. So dark main was their own Talamatis, kind of on their own end, which has created two kind of sightings merging. It takes a bit of time just to sort of, once that happens, then everything calms down to a mild panic and we're all good. All right, Paul, let's move a little bit. Seems like the pride has all gone static there. I was hoping they were going to come up a little bit. Like I say, I always like to park much further away than everybody else. I hate having cars all around me. It's one of my things that frustrates me intensely. So didn't quite work this time, but we'll go and just come a little bit closer and see what they're doing. In the meantime, though, let's send you across to Dev, who's found something at the beach. Well, not much has changed at all. Still very much quiet on the lion front. They're still taking it very easy, everybody. Until the adult females move, I don't think we're going to see too much movement from them. Sub-adults, we'll wait for them, and dark mane equally will wait until the lionesses move. Hang on a second, I actually wanted to see something. I don't think it's her, but it might be. Maybe Purple Eye is here, or the one with the purple eye is here, I'm not sure. I'm trying to find my binos through all of this. No, it's not, it's just the other old lioness. No, she's definitely not here. It's one that had a weird looking eye in this light, so I thought maybe I'd missed her. No, yes, if they're in estrus, you'll definitely mate with them. The sub-adult females won't be ready yet, but the adult females, probably within the next 6 months or so, will come into estrus. We know 3 of them are already starting to come into estrus, and that's why Imbali male is mating with them. So it'll be interesting to see whether or not this group, he ends up mating with them. Yeah, I don't know, it's going to be a fascinating few months to see how everything pans out and plays out. I suspect that he'll end up mating at least one. Whether or not he continues to mate with him with the noise of it attracting potentially the Imbali male, I don't know. I mean, it's going to be dependent on where they end up fitting and where they go, who walks where. Those will all be things that will determine how the pride dynamic plays out and whether or not dark mane actually gets a chance to mate again with these females. He might have to move and might stay. It's like I say, I don't think anyone can predict what's going to happen going forward, but the reality is that if lionesses come into estrus, he will mate with them. He still considers himself dominant, he still vocalizes scent marks, and so as long as he's doing all of that stuff, then you're going to find that he'll be able to mate, or try at least to mate with the females. So you see one of the lionesses is up now, so let's see what she does. If she's the one that goes, then I think it might drag the rest with. See how skinny they are though, they could really do with a good meal. Just gonna settle right here. I don't think she wants to go any further. Shame. It's one of the old girls. See that dark nose and tatty ears. But you notice how the rest of the pride kind of perked up when she walked past. As soon as they see her lying down again, everybody starts to go back to sleep. It's interesting, it's just the one adult, the rest all sub-adults besides dark mane here, by the looks of it. My binos, let me check. Looks like they're starting to get the yawns and things like that. Obviously, there's a change in vehicles and people moving, and it always triggers a bit more alertness from the lions. But definitely some of them starting to yawn and kind of groom and those kinds of things. Alright, well, while we watch the pride, Lauren is going to go visit. We're still with our lions. They're all one by one passing out and sleeping. A nice cool spot to lie, albeit a busy one. But you can see not much care is given to the fact that they are blocking traffic on this particular road. Darkmane, I think, just picked up those buffalo now because he picked up his head and looked directly in where they were heading. So I'm sure they're just waiting for darkness to settle, and then they'll get up and go. It was nice to see him joining with the rest, though. Initially, it was quite funny when he first came around the corner. They saw him and they all ran away. I'm sure they thought maybe S8 is around, or potentially even the other southern, the other two evokers, Blondie and Mohawk, and so they started trotting. And then the young male, funny enough, was the one that went towards him and started doing a little contact call. And then everybody kind of realized, oh wait, it's Dad. And then all the sub-adults ran back towards him, and then you saw that little cuddle puddle that happened of lions. And then everybody started to flop down, and that's now going to sleep in the middle of the road. So I wonder how long it will be like this. I'm pretty sure they're just waiting to get dark, and then we'll start to see them moving.